Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are all so excited to start up this new session. It's called The Joy of the Spirit. And we hope that all of you who've been coming since March or have joined since then are really feeling in your daily lives as much as possible the joy of the Spirit. And we'll keep feeling that as we go through these next 21 days between now and the middle of November. Some of you, I can't say how beautiful it is to see you all streaming in and joining our family here tonight. And just really brings so much joy. And for those of you who are new, if you have already been practicing Sahaja Yoga for some time, welcome and just flow right in with us. If you're completely new to Sahaja Yoga meditation, please put a chat into our host. And if you like, you can go into a breakout room and get an introduction, or you're welcome to stay. And we have a wonderful program tonight. We're going to get into the theme for this session, the joy of the Spirit. And we're going to have some familiar faces to talk to you about that. And let me bring, maybe they can come on right now if we can spotlight them. We're going to have Sylvia. Oh, there's Mark. And Sylvia. And Tracy. So maybe you'd like to just say hello, each of you. Go ahead. Tracy, go ahead.
Thank you, Linda. It's such a privilege to be here. My name is Tracy. I live in Florida. I have been practicing Sahaja Yoga since the early 80s. Got my self-realization in London, and the same year came back and have been enjoying growing and becoming and sharing Sahaj with others since then. So it's really delightful to be here.
Great. Sylvia?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sylvia. I came to Sahaja Yoga in 2001 and have enjoyed knowing some of these people for many of those years. And now just so much enjoying meeting all of you. I'm retired and I also live in Florida, and just so happy to be back with Joy of the Spirit session.
And we'll ask my dear husband, Mark, to go next.
Hello, I'm Mark, and I first met Shri Mataji in India in 1982, and basically never looked back after I'd spent some time with her and the people that were with her and meditating with her. So I first discovered Sahaja Yoga in Vancouver, Canada, and then married a beautiful American woman called Linda, and that's where I've been for 30 years. So I'm very, very happy to be with you tonight.
And I should have said that my name is Linda Taylor, and I was fortunate to get my self-realization in 1982. I had the very great honor to spend time with Shri Mataji over the years, and have been teaching and practicing Sahaja Yoga since. So, so great to be with everyone. I want to ask now our musicians, Ahana and Adrija, to come on. Hi, girls. Can you introduce yourselves?
Yeah,
Hello.
hey, I'm Adrija.
Hi, I'm Ahana.
We're not related. I'm kidding. We're sisters. So we're in college right now. I'm in master's.
I'm an undergrad student.
I'm very happy to be done with my undergrad years. So we have been basically, so we're from Atlanta, first of all. This is not a virtual screen. It's like downtown Atlanta behind us. So we have been doing Sahaj for a long time, I guess, since we were young.
kids, yes.
Yeah. And unlike many of you who have had that sort of reference point, like before Sahaj and after Sahaj, for us, it's mostly been like, oh, we've been in Sahaj for so long.
It's been like a habit. Like it was just a part of our life since growing up.
Yeah. So there were moments, there was a phase in my life when I was like, am I really doing this for myself? Or is it because my parents are telling me to do it? So there's a phase where I was like, you know what? I'm not going to meditate. I want to see if this is even the thing for me. I could use those 10 minutes and watch a YouTube video, So, but once I stopped meditating for a bit, I realized almost immediately that, my quality of sleep decreased. I was not as full of energy anymore. So basically I was like, oh, this is something awesome. Sometimes we don't realize it.
We
when
don't
do it.
realize sometimes how lucky we are because of the fact that we got it since we were
Yeah.
born. But
But yeah, it's a beautiful
amazing.
journey. We're very happy to be part of it with all of you here.
absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. So we'll see you later. All right. So everyone, I hope you have your foot soak bowls ready. If you don't, you can go and grab one. And so first we're going to do the foot soak. So let's begin by raising our Kundalini, giving ourselves a bandhan. Bring our attention inside. Feel this energy coming up our central channel to the top of our head. As we tie the three knots, really bring our full attention there, that we're establishing our Mother Kundalini above the top of our head. Now let's give ourselves a bandhan. We'll follow our hand. Let's do it a little slowly, tracing an arc of protection around ourselves with these vibrations. If we follow our hand with our attention, it makes this arc of protection even stronger. And with our collective attention, even stronger. Let's first see how we're feeling on our hands even now. You may be feeling the energy of our Kundalini flowing. Let's keep our left hand to the photograph. And with our right hand, we're going to give a bandhan, putting this divine energy into the foot soak water. So it will do its job to clear our chakras. See if you can feel that it's cool. Let's put our feet in the water. Let's have in our heart the desire that please let this salt water, this replica of the ocean, pull all the unwanted heaviness and negativity from my subtle system. So let's have that prayer in our heart. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please let all the heaviness be absorbed into this foot soak water. You can keep our eyes open if you wish. We can look at Shri Mataji's photograph. Feel her love. And feel her power. Let's put our hands towards the Mother Earth. We go through our day without acknowledging her presence or her power. So let's now be grateful. There she is supporting us. And now we ask this vast Mother Earth, please pull out the negativity from our body. Let any heaviness get absorbed by you, our most gracious Mother. Now we can bring our left hand out onto our lap or up towards the photograph. We'll clear our left side, and we have quite a large moon tonight. We can take advantage of that extra moon power to clear our left side. Let the cooling vibrations of the moon soothe down our left side. Taking out any unpleasant feelings because they don't belong to us. We are the spirit. Let's put our right hand on our heart, where our spirit resides. Bring our attention deep inside our heart. Let's all together have a strong desire to feel the joy of our spirit. It's there to be discovered and enjoyed. The word for joy in Sanskrit is so beautiful. It has a lilting flow. It is ananda. So let's ask, please let this joy, this ananda, be fully expressed in my heart so that I can feel it. So that I can give it. All right. Just for a minute, we'll clear our right side, putting our left hand over our shoulder. Letting go of the tensions and stress of the day. Now, we'll rinse off our feet. Put our foot soak bowl aside. Now I'm going to invite our panel, you could say, to come on, and we're going to share with you some of our experience of feeling the joy of the spirit in our journeys in Sahaja Yoga. So we can bring everybody on at once, Tracy and Mark as well. Okay. Tracy, would you like to begin?
Yes, thank you, Linda. So my name is Tracy, and I grew up here in the United States in a family that was full of activity, and there was always discussion. There was always heated exchange of ideas, and we could say arguing going on. It was a very fast-paced life and very action-oriented. Growing up in this country in these times, very achievement oriented in our education and in our employment. So there's always a lot of the activity in our lives. And, also as a result of that, sometimes our emotions also get the best of us as well on a regular basis. So coming to Sahaj, I came to this practice having done a lot of seeking and searching, as you've heard from many of the others who've presented here. And it has taken time. One thing that has been the most helpful to learn is patience in Sahaj. And coming with a lot of, let's say, health imbalances, a lot of we could say conditionings that the best way to get ahead is through effort and mental activity. And there was a lot of also dissatisfaction because there was always something else to achieve or to acquire. I was very impatient and I had a quick temper. And through this meditation, now it's been over 40 years, I have much greater patience, very little temper, and much greater satisfaction, very deep satisfaction. And all of this has happened because through the awakening of Kundalini, which rises on our center channel, she broadens our center channel, she expands our center channel and the qualities of our chakras, the satisfaction, the patience, the detachment, the forgiveness. And with that, we find ourselves existing much more of the time in the present as this center channel grows larger. We don't swing out of balance to the left, to the past, to the right, to the future, and we become more anchored in the center channel. As a result of that, the nature of spirit, one of the nature or qualities of spirit with it, which is joy, becomes very prominent in our daily life. So it's not something that we only experience when we're meditating, but that we feel throughout the day. Being in the present is where we feel the joy, and the more and more that that I have been able to be in the present, which is far, far greater now, just that joy follows me wherever I am. So I wish all the same for everyone else. It's a journey that we grow into individually and together.
Thank you. I think I'm going to go next. And I just want to share that before I got my self-realization, which was also about 40 years ago, I was very much in my head, very task-oriented, you could say. And one of the things that I noticed that changed in my life quickly was that I started to really care much more about my relationships with other people and how, rather than just getting things done, but how they were getting done and how others might feel. And I felt the presence of the divine, and that was really a support. And one thing that occurred to me as I was preparing for this today is it was as if my life went from being black and white to in color. So it was really a very enjoyable state. And the other thing that I would say another turning point for me in my journey in Sahaja Yoga was when I realized I had to do more still to strengthen and improve my relationships. That even sometimes, although I didn't want to, I was maybe coming across as hurtful or critical. So I really made a very conscious effort that I would not be from my head, but that I would be from my heart. And so I really sort of set upon a path of whenever I would speak, I would say, wait, am I coming now from my heart or not? And until I was, I just wouldn't speak. And so that really helped me. And I hope it can also help you, because what happens then is that you are much more conscious of how you might come across, even when you're wanting to be helpful. Sometimes it comes across as not exactly what people want to hear. So if you really get very much seated in the heart, that's where we feel the joy ourselves. And then that joy is what's going to come out expressed to others. So that's where I feel the joy of my spirit. And I feel it especially when I try to relate in that way to other people. All right, I think Mark.
For me, I feel the joy that I have discovered in Sahaja Yoga through being with other people, through the feeling of my attention being the same as their attention, being completely connected to people. And it can be the best when it's here above all the thoughts. So there's no reactions, no opinions, there's just the being. And the state of being with other people in that thoughtless awareness means that every part of me is feeling good, is feeling satisfied. And I can contrast it with the first 25 years of my life in which I felt very isolated and alone, and really did not feel like I connected to anybody. So through the meditation, I not only discovered myself, but discovered that I really have meaning only when I connect with others in that state of complete open heart and acceptance and enjoyment.
Beautiful. Sylvia?
I'm lucky I get to go last. So I think to start to talk about my Sahaja journey, I should start with my childhood, actually, which was, I was always one of these people that was pretty happy-go-lucky. That phrase, the world is your oyster, kind of was part of my attitude. I tended to be somebody who, even through lots of ups and downs, our family moved a lot. It just was my nature to kind of make lemonade from the lemons. And it was an up and down childhood, definitely. But I always did feel quite lucky and engaged with life. My friends meant more to me than anything else, pretty much. And everything was pretty normal. And then in my early 20s, I got hit with a massive depression, clinical depression, through a lot of bad choices and bad circumstances. And for the next 20 years, I lived in the cloud of that depression until one day I walked into a store and saw a poster with the words, peace of the heart, joy of the spirit, written on it. And my soul just said, is it possible? I went to that meeting. And at the meeting, the lady who facilitated, who became a dear, dear friend, also said that eventually, through practice regularly, you will find a steady state of joy within yourself. And again, I said, is it possible? So that day, I did receive my self-realization from Shri Mataji through thousands and thousands of others, including Carolyn, who facilitated that day. And I practiced diligently day after day, morning and evening, because I didn't want to let go of that glimmer of light, that joy and excitement and fulfillment that I'd felt again. Until one day, after about a year and a half, I woke up one morning and put my feet on the floor. Suddenly, I got that feeling back of that happy-go-lucky child. The joy of my childhood reemerged. And it was then that I realized that it was never lost. It was just covered up. So that's the case for everyone here. Whatever joy you may feel that you're lacking, and you just have a great desire to have more. Believe us, I think from our stories here, it isn't gone. It's just covered up. So be patient, and it'll come back. And we're here to help support you in every possible way. So
Beautiful.
Thank you for letting me share.
All right, so maybe
So-
now go ahead and I think Sylvia, you're going to lead us in a guided meditation now.
Yeah, so I think, right, that's our next joy, is to share. Let us all get into that space together. So let's have a meditation together. And we had our attention on this meditation yesterday. We were talking about it, the four of us. So can't wait to share, because that joy is within all of us. And the more we uncover it, the more it grows. The more we share it with others, the more it grows. And we find that that little glimmer grows and grows as we share it. So please know that when you're needing joy, share what you have and yours will grow. So we know that joy is this precious quality of the spirit. So let's close our eyes, open our left hand, and put our right hand on our heart. And let's bow this head, which gets too heavy from thinking, a little closer to the heart. We can relax, expand the abdomen a little bit with our breath. Let it go out. And here we say to our Mother Kundalini, Mother, I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not these thoughts. I am not these habits and conditionings. But I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. Let's say that with courage and conviction. Another strength of the heart. There's a beautiful prayer which is called as a shloka, which is a song. So we've just said what we are by saying what we're not. But this shloka helps us to affirm what we are. And it's in the Sanskrit language, but I think you can easily follow. It's very few individual words. And basically the translation is, I am the truth. I am the consciousness. And I am the joy. I am the spirit. I am the spirit. So let's take a deep breath and get ready to chant this together in whatever way you can, deep inside or give it some voice. And it goes like this. You can follow me. Satchidananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchidananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. Sat means truth. Chit means consciousness. Ananda, Linda already told us, means joy. Shivo, Shivoham. Ham is I am. Shiva represents the spirit. So let's try together again. Breath. Satchidananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchidananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. Take another breath and let it out. I want to feel the truth that I am. I want to feel the consciousness, pure consciousness that I am. I want to feel the pure joy that I am. Let's sing it together one more time. Let's start a little higher this time. Sachidananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Sachidananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. So thank you for being with me on this short meditation and sharing the shloka. So next we'll listen to a talk of Shri Mataji. And in this talk, there's a few things to listen for. Shri Mataji will say this word, Mahatmaji, Mahatmaji. You may recognize the Mahatma in Mahatma Gandhi. And the ending of G is an affectionate ending. Shri Mataji tells a little story about truth, consciousness, and bliss in her own way that she taught to the Mahatma Gandhi, Mahatmaji, when she was just a young person who was invited to his ashram many times. And later in life, Shri Mataji said that she came to fulfill the spiritual journey that Mahatma Gandhi started on a political level. So the political freedom, she expanded into the role of spiritual freedom in our lives. So hope you enjoy this talk by Shri Mataji, keeping your attention on yours, the joy of your spirit.
Such a beautiful family we have created out of this beautiful universe. Now we have to maintain the beauty individually and collectively. Some people think that individually if you do something, that is all right. But if it is not related to the collective, it cannot be Sahaja. Anything that you do has to be related to the collective. Now to be individualistic is a trend in the modern times. And in that, how far we have gone into nonsense, that we know very well. Individuality is a personality within yourself, which has to be of different hues, of different colors, of different beauties. Like if you see the flowers, now every flower is different and individual. In its beauty, in its softness, its fragrance, in its form, in its color, Every leaf is different. But they adorn the whole forest, the whole garden, in such a beautiful manner that the whole thing works towards the collective. So the individuality is where we do not become like other people, exactly like military people as they are. The outside people may become like military people, but inside you become individual in the sense everybody has a different way of pleasing others, of teasing others, of loving others, of saying beautiful things. Everybody has a style of saying nice things and of offering your words of thanks and words of appreciation. This individuality is to be developed by all of you. That what is the new thing I can say to please? As people have seen every day think what fashion I should have, what sort of a fashion I should wear, how I should become more fashionable. Outside, if you can think, how can I be more fashionable inside myself? In India, fashionable has a different meaning. It doesn't mean we know in England. I think many people don't know that in England, fashionable means popular. Here, fashionable means out of the blue, something special, something extraordinary is fashionable here. So if we could put our attention to this, how we could be more beautiful inside. When we are touching others' hearts, how we could be very pure in our expression, genuine in our expression, not artificially. Like we have seen also that when you are superficial, you will say, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. And you don't mean it. It's just a lip service. You don't mean it. But in Sahaja Yoga, when you want to thank you, see, it is really heartfelt. I mean, you say it from your heart. You have to put your hand on your heart, otherwise you just can't say it. It is that way that we should feel. And once you open that heart fully, opening of the heart is very important. And that unless and until you can do it, you cannot enjoy anything in Sahaja Yoga. Because the heart where resides the spirit, and it is the spirit that emits the joy. So if you do not have an open heart, and if you are just living on very superficial level, you can never enjoy Sahaja Yoga. And this enjoyment of Sahaja Yoga is something to be really achieved and to be enjoyed. Because that's why you are here for. There's nothing else to offer in Sahaja Yoga but the joy of life. And that is the essence of all the achievements of life. Everything we do for the joy, but everything, whatever we do for joy, after some times we find it becomes a sort of a reaction. So there is very important point that to make our individuality beautiful, we should not immediately react to people. Should not give our own opinion, I don't like it, I don't want it. But we should absorb the beauty of another person. Now supposing there's a flower you get. Immediately you will see the beauty of the flower, you would like to take the fragrance of the flower. But suddenly you say, I don't like flowers. Then what can the flower do to you? So one should not react, and one should not have such subtle idea about your likes and dislikes. Because it's a joy killer habit. It's a joy killer habit. If you want to enjoy, take enjoyment from every person, like the bee which takes the honey from every flower. You must develop that sweet personality within yourself. And then only you will know what is sweet, what is good. And the enjoyment from one person to another, from one collective to another, from one city to another, from one country to another, will be just a beautiful, like a swing, It will be like a swing, going up and down, enjoying yourself. That's what is your real divine sensitivity. And the divine just wants to do that. It's working out so many ways of giving you photographs, giving you miracles, working it out and making you believe that you are in the kingdom of God. But if you have all these angularities and if you have all these ideas about yourself, then please try to neutralize them. Now, some people also feel that mother is angry with us or some sort of thing. I can never be angry with you. For what should I be angry? But if you think like that, forget it. First of all, you must see that something wrong with me. That's why I think like that. I must put myself right. So, just to judge yourself through such ideas, and it's only your mental projection. It has nothing to do with your heart. So again, today, the first thing we have to know that in our heart lies the power to absorb, to enjoy the beauty of spirituality. There's a beautiful shloka which I had told Mahatma Ji that he should put it first. He said, I was a very small girl, but he listened to me, which is a beautiful thing. Pratar namami. The first thing you have to say, Pratar namami rudhi sanspuradma tattvam satchit sukham paramahansa gatim turiyam. Meaning, early in the morning, I pray to that principle of my spirit, which is the truth, the attention and joy, so that I should go to the highest state of my ascent. So opening of the heart is very important for all of us.
Let us sit in silent meditation for a few moments and try to absorb the message that Shri Mataji just gave us. As we continue to keep our attention on the Sahasrara, we would like to present a small song. So Shri Mataji just said in her video that we should try to become like the flowers, fragrant and colorful. And the name of this song is Pick Up the Flower. And the lyrics were written very spontaneously by a small group, including Auntie Sia Reddy, who's also been on this program before. And the arrangement was done very last minute. So if we make any mistakes, please forgive us. But please enjoy, and we can continue to sit in meditation as we listen. In my seeking, I came across this beautiful field. It was a garden of flowers. And in the middle stood a lady shining in bright light. She pointed towards a path in the meadows and she asked, "What do you want, my child?" And I said, "Peace, love, and joy. Peace, love, and joy. I want to find myself. I want to find myself. Mother Kundalini rise. Mother Kundalini rise. Peace, love, and joy. So I walked amongst the flowers and I took the most beautiful road. Out of the mud like a lotus rises, lotus rises, lotus rises. Out of the mud like a lotus rises. Let my spirit bloom, let my spirit bloom. Peace, love, and joy. Troubled by chaos all around me, all around me, all around me. Troubled by chaos all around me. Find the peace within. Find the peace within. Oh, As I walk, I see little flowers bloom all around me. 4 petals of orange, 6 petals of bright yellow, and even 10 petals of green. I pick them all up. Fate has brought me here today, here today, here today. Fate will help me find the way, the journey deep inside, the journey deep inside. Peace, love, and joy. the deepest red, 16 of splashing blue, and 2 of sublime white. I pick them all up and I make a bouquet. Open your hands now, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Open your hands now, can you feel it? The gentle cool breeze, the gentle cool breeze. See an ocean on the way, on the way, on the way. I dip my feet in the bay. Ocean waves, and look the fun so clear. Maya disappears. And finally, I see her again, bathed in that golden light. I offer the flowers I have picked at her feet, and when I open my eyes, I see the thousand petal flowers. Cool vibrations on me shower. I'm one with my spirit. I'm one with my spirit.
How incredibly joyful. Thank you, Ahana, Adrija, for giving us so much joy. So I hope everyone is feeling that joy. And now it's so lovely to find joy in so many places, as Mark said, in relationships with others. And as we just had in the meditation with Sylvia, and then from this very joyful music from these lovely and very talented young ladies. So now we are going to go within. We are going to close our eyes and enjoy a silent meditation now, allowing the joy of our spirit to fill us, to expand within us. So as we close our eyes now and take a slow, deep breath, we ask you, Holy Mother, to awaken within us. Mother Kundalini, kindly rise in the core, the center of our being. Let's bring our right hand to the top of our head, pressing on the fontanelle bone, called the Brahmarandra, the opening to the divine. And let's bring our attention here. Let the attention become very steady and still, just here at the top of our head. Mother, please bring my attention above all the mental activity within my brain. Beyond all of the physical, emotional, and mental activity within me. Our attention is just at our hand, on top of our head. Now let's lift our hand up. And now a little higher. Mother, please give all of us the state of silence. Let's ask our Kundalini. Mother, please bring me into the silence. We can bring our hand back on our lap. Feeling the awareness, our attention. In the silence. Let's bring our hand back onto our heart. And as Shri Mataji spoke the words to Mahatma Gandhi, let's also offer this prayer now together. We pray to the principle that is the spirit within me. Which is truth, which is the attention and joy, so that I can go into the higher state of my ascent. I pray to the principle of my spirit, which is the truth, the attention, and the joy, so that I can rise into the highest state of my ascent. Mother, please allow me to find, to experience, and to become established in the joy of my spirit. Let's ask for this highest gift from our Holy Mother. Let's pray with this pure desire, our own pure desire. To feel the joy of my spirit. We can return our hand to our lap. And we can introspect honestly to see, am I feeling more joyful within? And let's remember as we go through the days ahead that it's our choice and that we can ask our inner energy, our subtle energy, to give us this experience, this state of being, this highest state of our ascent. So together, let's now raise and tie up our Kundalini. And let's see if we can feel the subtle energy emanating from our fontanelle bone. We can try with both hands. And it took me a little while to begin feeling the vibrations in my hands. So let's be patient with ourselves. The transformation that this awakened Kundalini energy affords us comes in different ways. So hopefully and continuingly, you will feel more and more of this process of transformation in whatever form it takes. Let's now put ourselves in bandhan. And thank you. And stay with us. Linda's going to help us to end the session. It's been a joy to be together.
Thank you, Tracy. I hope you're all feeling as silent and really blissed out as I am. It's hard to bring us down to some information that we want to share with you, but it's important. All of it is helping us to really strengthen our collective here online. This online family has become such an amazing place for all of us from all over the world, really, to gather and to grow. And we cherish it so much. We feel it's a place of strong vibrations where we're all getting deeper, all of us, those who have been meditating like you for months and those of us who've been meditating for years. So we never imagined we'd be into our 5th 21-day session, but here we are. And we're going to bring it down to 2 days a week, Thursdays and Sundays, when we'll be having the workshops again on Sundays, so you can have your small group discussions and workshops. So Sundays and Thursdays, but I know some of you have been and hopefully will continue to end your day in the silence of the spirit. And that fills in the days in between Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please, same Zoom link and keep joining there. This coming Sunday, we have our day 86. We're going to continue on to the light of the spirit. And for the first part of the program, and then we'll be into breakout rooms. Then we want to invite you. If you would like a mentor, if you don't already have one, or even if you'd like another one, and we can put this into the chat right now, that if you'd like to, anything to do with mentors, any one of us who've been here tonight, and there's a whole team behind this, who will help pair you with someone, or you can request someone in particular that you might meet in a breakout room or online. So please do that if you'd like. Then also we have a WhatsApp group that we put daily messages and quotes of Shri Mataji in. So we've been calling it Deepening the Silence, but now we're about to change it. So don't be surprised, it's the same place, but we're about to tonight change it to the Joy of the Spirit. So that continues to be our place where we can hopefully inspire you every day and let you know what's going on with the course. So if you're not already in that group, just put a note in the chat and we'll add you to it. We have all these sessions recorded. If you can't make it exactly when we're doing it live, you can watch it on YouTube online, and you can see all the resources on the website. And this also is in the chat, so you can follow on to that. If you speak Spanish, we do have, I know, a Spanish speaker who's a very experienced Sahaja Yogi who is waiting for you if you'd like to join a breakout room with her tonight. And after every program, including tonight, on Thursdays, of course, on Sundays, we all do it, but on Thursdays as well, if you would like to meet with the Sahaja Yogi in a breakout room and talk about something, work on a chakra, meditate more, please, if you go to the next slide, what we want you to do is put that into the chat, that you'd like to work one-on-one with someone. If you want to request somebody, if they're here, you can do that, or just we'll give you someone who I'm sure you'll enjoy. So let's, if you'd like to stay on and meditate a little longer, we're going to put some music on. And thank you all so much. We love you to death, and we really can't say how much it means that we've all stuck together this long, and we're so eager to spend the rest of these few months with you again. So we have some wonderful sessions in store, so please stay tuned and enjoy and go deeper with us. Good night.